Hello, and thanks for watching. I'm Scott, and since the vast majority of videos I host here at YouTube are shot with me behind the camera, I figured I'd jump in front of the lens for a change to introduce myself and talk about my Randonneur rack and TailRider bag by Arkel of Canada. Their website features some videos. They're very enthusiastic. They really want you to buy their product, and they make it look great. But I couldn't find anything out there on YouTube by real users such as yourselves. The video that they have was good enough to compel me to buy the bag, and so I got it. And I have to admit, I really like the rack and the bag, so much that I decided I would go ahead and shoot my own video. Unlike the Arkel video, which features an empty bag that they put a helmet in and say, gee, look how much this thing holds, I'm going to do this a little backwards. I'm started with a bag that is just stuffed to the hilt, and I'm going to unpack it, show you everything that I managed to stuff in this bag, and then I'm going to do a separate review of the rack. So sit back and check out the things that come out of this bag. Alright, before I start unloading, I'm going to discuss a couple features of the bag. The zippers, they all feature this waterproof seam on them to help keep rain and moisture out. The bag, unlike most bags I've seen, instead of expanding upward, it's designed to blow out. I'm going to throw a couple pictures on the screen here to show you what I'm talking about. It was about this wide and now it's about this wide. It makes a big difference. There's a bellow on top here that allows it to expand, and there's a lot of leftover strap here so that I can actually make the handle come up really high, stuff some tights under there, a jacket as I peel them off, rain gear, whatever. The outside of the bag is very functional as well as the inside. The zippers are all very strong. I like the pull tabs on them. My only complaint was I had one come off just today. So I contacted Arkel, and they were very nice, very responsive. As soon as I gave them my address, they said it's in the mail, no charge. So they really stand behind their product. I like it. Alright, I'm going to warn you right now, I have a bit of a reputation for being an overpacker, so here we go. I'm going to start with the back side pocket here, left side. I guess it's out of camera view, but I'll bring everything around. First up, tube patch kit. Hopefully I never need it. I usually have several tubes. You ever get on a squeaky ride or ride with a squeaky bike? Got me a little bit of Dumon's lubricant in here, and oddly enough, now that I have it, I never need it. If you're going to change your own tires, just carry tire irons. I've got some really tight-fitting tires that are very tough to get on and off without a set of irons. This here comes in handy. It's just a little piece of foam for in case you get some tire damage. If you're going to work on your bike, it never hurts to have a little something to keep your hands clean or to clean them off once you're done making a mess of everything. And I use a different product for skin lubrication, but it never hurts to carry these things in the bag in case you wind up getting a rash. The packaging is very good, and the product will get you through the day. Alright, let's see to that side there. In addition to tools, I also like to carry first aid equipment. I've been on a couple rides where they come in handy. Hopefully not to the extent that I carry. I have some antiseptic wipes, sting-free formula, latex gloves in case things get messy, sponges, and if I get a really good injury, myself or my friends, this is an Israeli battle dressing. I figure if it's good enough for them, then it ought to work on a bike ride. It's lightweight, compact, and when you open it up, it blows up to full size, and it's very useful. Alright, here we go with the main pack. Just going to flip that thing over there. More first aid. This thing here has got some Advil, smaller bandages, scissors, tweezers, I forget what else. There's good stuff in there. trauma pack. I got this on Amazon. Just research it. It's got everything you need for nasty crash, nasty injury. Inner tubes. Carry enough for myself and my friends. Sunscreen, always reapply on long rides. And of course I love to get my snack on. So I got me some honey stingers, some fig Newtons, some goo chocolate. I like to call these chocolate cake without the cake. And let's see, one of the drawbacks or benefits, I don't know how you want to call it, of having such a big bag is your friends will tend to say, hey, can I put this in your bag? Hey, Scott, will you carry my keys? Sure, I'll carry your keys. How about my cell phone? Will you carry my cell phone? Hey, hold my nuts. No thanks. How about some breasts instead? All right, that sounds a little better. Got some batteries for the Bike Ninja. She goes through lots of them. And never ever go to the cactus without your snail. Hey, can you carry my toothbrush? Yeah, sure, all right. I got a movie. Will you hold on to that? Okie dokie. A little tape measure in case you need to have a measuring contest of sorts. Thumb drive. Spare cleats with bolts. You ever have one fall off and end a ride? I haven't either, but I know people who have. All right, sometimes you get out there on those rides and the group gets separated, so you have to kill a little time, maybe have a snack while you're waiting. And what better snack to have while you're waiting on other riders than pizza? I have been caught eating pizza, waiting for other riders, by the way, in the middle of nowhere. Hey, where'd you get that? It's lots of fun. Now here's a fun one here. I can't believe the bag is big enough to hold this thing, so I had to show you just because it's unbelievable. How about that? A laptop. And there you have it. That's everything I stuffed into an Arkel bag. There is a divider that goes in there when the bag isn't stuffed with big things like laptop computers. It just Velcros into place. And the bag just shuts up. It's pretty spectacular if you ask me. Here's another feature I haven't discussed yet. I told you it's got the rainproof seals on the zippers. But another thing it has, I can reach up in there and pull it out. How about that rain fly? If you're really in the rain, that thing is going to keep out just about everything. Love it. Never had to use it, but it's nice to know it's there. It tucks away just as easily as it came out. Alright, so get this thing off and review the rack. Alright, now I'm going to talk about the rack itself. I have a lot of riders that will tell me that these racks are unsafe. Then I get to explain to them that Arkel has solved the carbon fiber seat post problem by developing a rack that does not clamp to the seat post. This thing is just slid on there and held in place by Velcro. The rack is attached to the seat, and so being that it clamps to each seat rail, and then I have an attachment of sorts here on the seat post, this is a 3-point rack, and it's very sturdy. It's designed or rated to hold 13 pounds. The bag that you just saw me unpack with a bunch of stuff in it that most riders, no rider would ever put that kind of stuff in their rack, or excuse me, in their bag. That only weighed 9 pounds, so I don't think I'm ever going to exceed the capacity of this rack. So let me go ahead and show you how the thing comes off. Just a little Velcro to undo the attachment there. This is a soft plastic. I don't even know if you can see that, but it doesn't mar the carbon, and it certainly doesn't clamp to anything. And it's held in place by some clamps up here. Now, before I undo this, I'm going to explain. Brooks saddles, there's an adapter that goes in here. It's bigger. I don't use mine. I didn't like it. It was really made so that you could clamp up here on this portion, and I couldn't get the rack to orient the way I wanted. So what I did was I reversed this piece here to get it out because I like it away from my seat, and then I mounted it under here on the horizontal part, and it works fine. It fits great. The only drawback is, which may not even be a drawback, is to get the rack off, I have to hold it up like this. Big deal. So this is just held in place by a quick release mechanism. Everybody has them on the front wheel, so it's no big mystery how they work. Just unturn it a couple turns. Slips right off. Once I have it off, I just replace my tail light. Now I'm ready to ride unloaded with the fast guys, if I can keep up. So, if you have any questions, feel free to post them. I'll do my best to answer them. And I hope you enjoyed the review from a guy who just, I don't care if you buy this rack or not. I'm glad I did. So, check it out. Maybe you'll be glad you did as well. Have a good one, and thanks for watching.